Hi, my name's Nathan, and this is Angus. Today we're going to be learning about geometry at the first grade level. Geometry is the study of shapes in space. We're going to start by learning the names of some of these shapes, how to identify them, and what symmetry is. Another name for the shapes we'll be learning are polygons. Polygons are closed shapes. A square is an example of a polygon, while something left open like this is not. The name of the polygon with three sides is the triangle. No matter if it's twisted upside down or its sides are uneven, if it has three sides and it's a closed shape, it's called a triangle. Our next polygon to learn is the square. Squares have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. No matter how large or small a square is, if it has 4 sides that are all the same length, it's a square. But only if all 4 sides are the same size. The next shape that we need to learn is the rectangle. Rectangles are a lot like squares, except there's one major difference. On squares whose all 4 sides are equal, on rectangles the opposite sides are equal to each other, but they're different from the sides that they're next to. What does that mean? That means that on this upright standing rectangle over here, this side is equal to this side, but they're different from these two sides which are equal to each other. Get it? Circles are very hard to draw. Circles are not polygons because they're not made up of straight sides. Circles are circles because they're all equally distant from the point at the very center. So from the center, each way that you go is equally distant to the edge of the circle. The next kinds of shapes we're going to learn about are 3D shapes. 3D, or three-dimensional, means that they take up space. That means that we can hold them in our hands. A cube like this is like a box. A pyramid is like a pyramid you'd see in Egypt. And a sphere is a fancy name for something like a round ball. The name of a three-dimensional object whose sides are made up of squares is the cube. Remember that square sides are all equal to each other. So that means that all the sides of a cube must be equal too. In fact, I have a huge cube right here. All the sides are equal to each other. Easy enough, right? Another important three-dimensional shape to learn is the sphere. Now the easiest way to pronounce sphere is spheres. Spheres. It's a little hard, but you get the hang of it. A sphere is a perfectly round ball like this. Symmetry is being able to divide a shape into exactly equal parts. Now the way that we do this is using lines called lines of symmetry. With a triangle, we can draw one line of symmetry through it. With a square or a rectangle, we can make two, going either way like this. But with a circle, we can go an infinite amount of times in any direction and get as many lines of symmetry as you'd like. Thanks for watching. We both hope that you learned a lot.